Hi, this is Vivian. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my first book giveaway. Okay, I've been giving away a lot of stuff lately, locally to friends and Facebook friends and church family and family. Just decluttering. This isn't actually decluttering because I'm keeping this copy and I will send you one via Amazon. That's this or a newer reprint where he adds some more stuff, I guess. I hadn't seen the reprint. But you get to choose. If you want to enter this book giveaway, make sure you let me know that you want the original version or the new version. Just comment below. And this book really helped me. I've got several underlying health issues, and I'm learning about, what's causing it. I want to be cured. I don't want to treat symptoms for the rest of my life. I don't believe that's the way God intended healing to happen. And this book is actually written by a medical doctor. Look, an MD. That's rare. Most are written by nutritionists and people that are certified in this, that, or the other thing, but not actual medical doctors. He is also diabetic, and as a practicing medical professional, he was doing everything medically correct for his condition, and yet he was getting progressively worse every year. And as a Christian, he decided to look into the Bible to see what it had to say about healthy living, and he came up with some very startling things that we just kind of gloss over when we read. And you cannot say that Moses got that from the education. He was highly educated as an Egyptian prince, but back in that time they were using like donkey dung on open wounds. So that's not where he got the stuff that's in the Bible from. And the Egyptians at that time were the leading medical professionals in the world. So to give you an idea of what was going on, Dr. Russell here came up with 3 principles, and I'm just going to share it with you because it's such common sense, but common sense is not as common as we like to think it is. So here he talks about principle 1, eat the foods God created for you. And he goes back to the several different types of diets from the Garden of Eden, green leafy things, to all the way down to the kosher diet. And he gives reasons why foods were clean or unclean. Now, I don't practice that. I love my seafood. It's hard for me to give that up. And bacon, oh my gosh. I've tried making bacon with other stuff. The venison bacon was pretty good, but it just doesn't get that texture. But anyway, I may have to give those things up to get proper health. Principle 2, don't alter God's design. Some of the things that's in our food is not food. Our bodies can't process it, from hydrogenated fat, which is it's just a slow killer, to artificial sweeteners. And way overuse of sugar, from high fructose corn syrup to just regular table sugar. I've changed a lot in my diet, but I've not given up my chocolates or caramels, so could be why I'm not at optimal health. Principle 3, don't let any food or drink become your God. And he gives a story about someone who overdid carrot juice, and they came in orange. Duh. Anyway, there's a lot of common sense, but then in here is also a story of some friends of his, and I believe that both the husband and wife were surgeons. They were both doctors, I'm pretty sure. I need to read this book again. It's been a while. But anyway, they had a severely autistic child. I believe he was 10 years old at the time when both parents decided to go on a fast. And being both doctors, they did their research and found that it would be safe for their son to join them in the fast also. About the 2nd or 3rd day of their fasting, he responded to them. He had never, I think he was 10 years old when they did the fast, he had never interacted with them before that time. So they were like, wait a minute, what's going on? So they did some tests, come to find out he wasn't autistic, he had some severe food allergies. When you have 2 medical professionals like them, 2 doctors, husband and wife doctors, and they get a misdiagnosis of something that much, they lost 10 years of life with this boy that was severely autistic, they thought. At the time of this printing, that young boy was young man going to college, functioning normally. they lost 10 years of his childhood to a misdiagnosis because he was severely allergic to food. This is almost now getting commonplace. I am seeing an increase of fertility issues among young women. It used to be very rare among my generation, but it's becoming very common with the girls now in their 20s. Crohn's, celiacs, all sorts of digestive issues. When we have neurotoxins in our food, expect those things to be happening. But he comes up with some very interesting things, and this started me going in the right direction. When I do research, it's very hard to focus on what to do. But this really started me on eating real food. I do a lot of things from scratch so that I know exactly what's in my food. So I highly recommend this book. If you have it, let me know what you think. If you already read it, you can go to the library and get a copy, but enter the book drawing. Let me know if you want this copy or a more recent copy. And Christmas Day, I will draw names, so I will need your address. Don't put that on the comments, please. We can do that in the message. And on Christmas Day, I will do a drawing, and via Amazon, I will send you this copy, this version copy, or a more current copy, but this copy itself is staying at my house. Thanks for watching.